Hey guys, it is Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru, and as always, I like to bring you messages while I'm in the moment. So I'm just coming back home from a ceremony. I just thought it was so pivotal to encourage you tonight. So excuse the lighting and all that good stuff. I should just call these the car ministry because that seems to be like where I always am while I'm giving messages. But I wanted to encourage you tonight to just breathe. I was sitting at this ceremony. I was honored to be there. I had a client with me, and I was honored for both of us to be there. And it just dawned on us. We had this moment where we looked at each other. Hey, girl. Hey, Janae. We just had this moment where we just looked at each other, and it was like, are we actually being honored as community partners with all these great people? We have all of these people from politicians, educators, all of these different people, sponsors, whatever. And we're just looking like, are we really being honored? And the coolest part is that, I can go into this later about how we even got a chance to have a seat there. But what was so amazing is that I stopped and I thought about it. In the moment when she asked me that question and texted to me, I was just filled with gratitude. Because I say, there's moments like these that I remember. I never wanted to be an entrepreneur. Never. And I can hear what I was saying in my head. Entrepreneurs are crazy. What type of a person, wants to do something where you're not guaranteed a paycheck, you're not guaranteed a retirement after you do all this stuff, and then I just want to work for somebody. I want to get my check for 30 years. And as normal as that sounded to me then, it's as repulsive as that idea sounds to me now. And I'm not knocking someone. If you work full-time for someone else, I am not knocking full-time employment at all. I would never tell people that you shouldn't be fully employed. But what I'm saying is, moments like this, I sit and go, this is the same woman who never wanted to be an entrepreneur. But my steps were ordered. And I said it was so funny. I can remember being in graduate school and putting together business plans and projects. And the teacher was so excited and going, so when are you going to open this? And I just looked at them like they were crazy. Well, why did you put this together? I did this because that's what the class required. I have no aspirations to do that. And one in particular, I remember the sadness on his face. And now I'm looking at years later, over a decade later. Your steps were ordered. It was meant for you to do this, but you took the time, and the season had to be there for you to receive it. So now I'm looking at the things we get to do. I'm looking at so many wonderful things and opportunities that I'm either the visionary of, or I'm sitting here coordinating it, or I'm sitting here on the board of something. And I said that's all from the same person that never wanted to be an entrepreneur, never wanted to do this. So I have to remember, if that's where we can go from you don't want to do this, to God is putting you at the table. God is putting you with the decision makers, and they're looking to you for direction and guidance. Then when you really get out of your own way, and you really receive what he has prepared for you, how awesome it will be. So that's why I want to encourage you tonight. Just breathe. Just be. Allow yourself to breathe. Allow God to move through you. Allow God to order your steps. Allow God to give you new visions. Matter of fact, allow God to strengthen you for the vision he already gave you, and ask him how to implement it. Because I love coaches, I love consultants, I love people that can do strategies, and I do them for other people. But the point is, until you believe in the greatness that's birthed within, it'll never happen. I say it all the time, and I've been guilty of it myself, and at times I'm still guilty of it. Some of us are sitting on multi-million-dollar visions. Some of us can be broke in one instant. You know why? Because we just won't do. We won't allow our gifts to make room for us. We won't allow our gifts. We won't work it to full capacity because we still want to hold on to being small. It's comfortable to not be recognized. It's comfortable to not have to fulfill your vision. Because fulfilling vision and purpose, it is not always easy. It's not always comfortable. Me and my client were sitting there tonight laughing. Because it's like, you know what? Can you believe so-and-so is doing ABC and trying to copy us? Can you believe in this? Sometimes I laugh because it's what people bring to me. No, I don't follow them like that. Well, why? You don't listen to? No, because I was working on what God told me to do. I ain't have time to chase you and watch you and listen to you and measure what I'm doing to you. No. I'm not saying I don't have competition. Everybody has competition. What I'm saying is I'm not going to study you and what you're doing so I can one-up you. I leave you to do that to me. Because you're trying to copy me. You can't copy my anointing, nor can you copy my gift. What you need to do is work, stay in your lane, and work what God purposed you to do. And I can work on what God purposed me to do. We can be in the same field. But God has given me my territory. He's given you your territory. You know, some people, I say, got all the money in the world, but you have no vision. Some people have all the money in the world, but you don't have no idea how to do it. And all you do is try to buy other people. You try to buy from them. You pretend to be clients. Why? Because you want to see what gift they have. You want to see what systems they have so you can buy them, duplicate them, and do your own thing. And you know what? For some people, that might be a good strategy. You don't get to do that here. I'll provide you a service. You will never get to see all my systems. You will never know all my plans. So personally, when I see people that are trying to copy what you think my next move is, it's humorous to me. Because I can tell you with 99.5% of them, that wasn't my next move. So go ahead, sit up there and get exhausted, running around, trying to spend all this money and invest, get this team together, do all this stuff, trying to one-up me. That wasn't even the direction God was leading me. But I'm going to still pursue my territory because God made promises to me. My steps are ordered. I have dominion where my feet tread. I don't have to tread my feet where you tread. But just in case I do, if that's the territory God gave me, I will have dominion. I don't have to compete with you. It's a whole big world. No matter what city or state you live in, that's big territory too. It's more than enough for everybody. And what I don't and what I won't make time for, it's not even about I don't have time for it. I'm not going to make time for trying to copy you. And when you do that, when you don't copy people, when you seek the Lord, when you seek Him for guidance, you will notice how good things come to you. Those people, you might have some people betray you, and that's cool. You learn, you listen, and you keep going on. But what you will find, God will put you in the center of some awesome things. He will have you doing things you never envisioned. He will have you with blessings on top of blessings. And the synergy you create with these people is something amazing. Why? Because it's not about you. It's about His anointing on you. It's about the gift He gave you. And it's about your obedience and seeking wisdom. As you seek wisdom, get understanding. That's what the Bible said. So I just thank God for tonight. I thank God to be with like-minded people. I thank God that 2 years ago we took advantage of an opportunity, and that opportunity has paid off in ways we didn't think. So tomorrow we are both headed to a board retreat. I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about wisdom because I told the client, I said, you know what? I'm going to post one thought and tag you. We're not posting where we are. We're not posting what this celebration is. We're not even posting what it's about. Because, yeah, our brands have gotten to that level that if I posted one thing about where we were or one name or one picture, that now you would sit up here and call whoever you know for that and try to figure out what we're doing and try to figure out how you can get in. I'm not here for that. Because I don't know about y'all brand, but I tell you about Alesha Brown's brand, and I tell you about the client's brand that I work for. Okay? We're about purpose. We're about making a difference. We're about changing people's lives. We're not here to try to one-up nobody. So what you're not going to do is try to get into something because you know someone or I got the hookup. So if Alesha just feeds me information on her timeline and I know where she is, I'm going to place a call so I can find out from them what she's doing. Or I can call up my hookup, whatever, and then get into there and try to get my programs into there too. No, you won't get that. There's a lot of organizations I'm a member of. I don't even post. Now, if they post something and you follow them, you might see that. If the newspaper posts something or the news posts something and you see it, you might see that. You won't have me announcing what I joined. You won't have me announcing what I'm a member of. You might find out after that sponsored program goes out. You might find out when that program goes out. But guess what? When you find out then, guess what happens? Can't duplicate it because it's already in motion. And just your breathing and just your being, that's the best tip I can give you. There are certain things you post on social media for marketing and certain things, but also there's certain things you don't say nothing. And yeah, it's like that. Because, you know, people will call up people trying to plant seeds of discord, trying to copy you, trying to find out what you're doing. And Alesha Brown don't have time for that. Because I'm on the battlefield for God's people. When I put my name to something, I'm doing, it's because I care. If I'm doing something for children, it's not the Alesha Brown show. It's about the children. So whatever gift God has given me, that's what I'm going to do so that we can impact and help the children. The people I invite and bring in is so we can help the children. It's not about my show. And I realize other people, that's what you wanted to be about with you. So I squash that and I quiet that noise by not putting certain things on social media so you cannot infiltrate that space now. If you want to infiltrate it in year 2, year 3, that's your business. But by then, everything is planted and cemented. So I don't know why I went there, but maybe somebody needs to hear that. Be sure you like it and share it with your friends. And, you know, maybe it's something you need to receive tonight. But just be. You know, it's good to work. It's good for us to do all these things. But we can't forget to be. We can't be so busy doing that we're not executing and we're not implementing. And then we find ourselves trying to one-up everybody around us. If you are just being, you will walk in excellence, you will walk in your anointing and gifts, and they will make room for you, and you don't have to always pay attention to what everybody else is doing so you can copy it or not be copied. That's all I'm saying tonight. So, awesome night. I wanted to encourage you. Yes, Janae is right. Work in silence and let your results speak for you. And I thank the Lord, that's what I'm doing. I thank the Lord that He is speaking through me and He is doing it. And I'm excited about tomorrow morning to go to step 2 and really start getting some things planned on board. Because for this piece, it's about our kids. And, you know, if what you do doesn't impact anyone, but definitely if what you do doesn't make a difference in the next generation, then 9 times out of 10, it's just not worth being done. So I'm grateful, I'm honored, I'm thankful, and I just pray that you go that way. I pray that you leave tonight and something I said cements in your spirit, but just walk in tonight and walk in tomorrow knowing that your steps are ordered. Seek God for wisdom and understanding, and know that everywhere He allows your feet to tread, it's already for you to have dominion. It's already your territory, so claim your greatness and accept nothing but. And with that, that's from Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru. Not bye-bye forever, but bye-bye for now.